Hi everyone, welcome to your very first enrichment experience. So first up is February, and it's dental month, so we're gonna celebrate dental month with a dental activity. So each month, how this kind of will go, and we're gonna learn as we go. I've got an activity card. There's two here actually, so you can see there's kind of two boxes. There's one that's maybe geared towards a 2-year-old classroom and one more infant toddler. And you can decide that. You all know your skill set of your children, so you're open to decide what you feel is going to be best for your kiddos. So in your site meeting email, you're going to have your monthly site meeting link. You're also going to have another link to this video. And then there's going to be another link that describes this activity that I found. It's done by Kaplan. It's a fun little activity, so watch that as well. But I'm going to give you the gist of it here in the instruction or the activity card. So instruction is you're going to gather your materials. So for this activity, you need each child needs a hard-boiled egg. They need a cup. They need soda to cover the egg. They need a toothbrush and toothpaste. So you're going to have each child take an egg, hard-boiled egg. We got to cook them. And then we're going to put it in a cup, cover it with soda, and then we're going to refrigerate that for 24 hours. So you can talk about, do a lot of predicting, which is always great. Talk about, what do you think will happen to the egg when we put in soda? What do you think will happen to it when we leave it overnight? So do a lot of that conversation. Then you're going to pull it out on the next day after 24 hours. Have the child pull the egg out. And the egg should be brown in color. It should be stained. Then you're going to have the child follow the toothbrushing steps with their toothbrush and toothpaste and wash the egg. So that's all right here in the instructions. Next on your activity card is activity talking points. So you're going to ask children, again, what do you think will happen to the egg when we put it in soda? Initiate a conversation about which foods are good for our teeth and which foods are bad for our teeth. You know, is candy good for our teeth? How often should they brush their teeth? And do they brush their teeth at home? Should we brush after we eat? Do we only brush once a day or twice a day? How long do we brush our teeth? Sing your favorite toothbrushing song while the children clean their egg. This is a good way for timing. Get the timer out. Little catchy song that they know. Maybe when we go forward with full time brushing teeth, they know, oh, it's time to brush our teeth. So I have included in that email, have your directors print a couple of these. There's like 3 or 4 pages of toothbrushing songs. Some I've never actually heard before. I actually liked I Will amaze you all with my singing voice. So the tune Old MacDonald Had a Farm. All my friends have pretty smiles, E-I-E-I-O. They brush their teeth to keep them bright, E-I-E-I-O. So I like that one. That's a fun one I've never heard. So there's a bunch on here. There's like, I don't know, 10 you can pick from. So you can pick one, but that's a good way to do that while they're brushing their own teeth and then the egg. So next on here is just observation notes on the card. So you as a teacher can make little notes like, class really liked this, their prediction was correct, Johnny did this. So anything you want to make notes about, just a little space there to do that. And then the big goal of doing these enrichment experiences is developing our documentation minds. So learning how we can document off experiences. So I've added 2 TSG objectives here. One is physical, and it's 7A, uses fingers and hands. And then it says, did the child reach for and hold properly, or use fingers and whole arm movement and manipulate and explore? So you can kind of ask yourself, well, did Johnny reach and hold the toothbrush properly? Yeah, he did. So you could take a picture of Johnny doing that, or you could take a picture of this activity card and put Johnny, and yes, he did do that. Or you can go in and type it yourself. If you need help using the TSG documentation app on your tablet, ask Jenny and I, and we will help you. But this is just another good way to do some custom documentation. It's going to help us get those areas we struggle in that don't have a lot of teach and assess. For example, science and technology. And that's the next one. Science and Technology 24 uses scientific inquiry skills. So like I said before, ask the children, what will happen to the egg when we place it in the soda? Note the child's response and record their scientific prediction. It's going to explode. You could write, well, Johnny feels the egg will explode in the soda. So that's that activity. Again, we will bring you out your eggs. You need to cook them. They have to be hard boiled. You're going to put them in a cup. We'll bring you out some soda as well. We also have some of these. I don't know that we have enough for everyone, but since this isn't being used for, their own teeth, if you could just rinse them and pass them on to another classroom to use, so we're not going through so many toothbrushes. I'd hate to waste them. So we just ask that you maybe share these just to help not go through so many. So that's your first activity you can choose from. Again, I feel like most of our 2-year-old classrooms can achieve this. Now, the next one, it says here for instructions, gather the following materials. So you are going to need, again, toothbrush, toothpaste. That's in these. Again, if we can share, we need to try to share. Your songs. You need your songs. And then you're going to need this, teeth mat. So we've laminated these. So what you can do is you could even take dry erase and make the teeth messy and then brush them to clean it. Again, we want you to share these mats as well. We don't want to be wasteful of things, so these can be wiped clean and give them to the next classroom to use. So then you're just going to, you can use this as the teacher, or you can use, each center should have one of these, and you can model for the kids brushing our teeth. Sing a song while you do it. Talk about, I'm gonna get the big teeth first, right? So that is all there for you. Now, for an infant room, this can all be very difficult. So what we ask you to do for your infant room is just print out those song lists, sing those songs during diaper changing, feeding times, talk about when you brush your teeth, lots of talking and mapping out things for them, but just utilize the toothbrushing songs to celebrate Dental Month with us. Again, on this one, there's talking points. So explain to children how to hold their toothbrush, which direction to move it, clean germs away from their teeth, talk about how germs get in our teeth, talk about how often they should brush their teeth, and sing their favorite toothbrushing song while brushing. This one, we did TSG Objective Physical 7A uses fingers and hands. So you can notate there, did the child reach and hold it properly? Maybe not met. So this just gives you an idea of some documentation you can go in and put manually outside of Teach and Assess through the app for this activity. I think that's it. Also, I would encourage you to I know there's only one per center, maybe some have two. Maybe ask and take turns and put this in your dramatic play or just out in your classroom somewhere. And if a kid goes up to it and brushes their teeth, and you could say, I see you brushing his teeth. Remember when we brushed the dirty egg and we got it clean? So doing some recall events with them and bringing back what they learned with the egg. I think that's it. Like I said, this is new. We're going to learn this together. If you need anything, reach out to Jenny and I hope it goes well.